but then kind of got a little nasty there at times, didn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it was a feisty game. I thought both teams played well, and they're never out of it. They're going to keep coming, and that's what they did tonight.
We talk a little bit about what everybody seems to be talking about, the hit that Cronwall threw on Kesler. How did it look like from your perspective on the bench?
You know, well, that's Cronwall. He makes those hits every game, and you got to be careful when it's on the ice. I didn't really get a good look at how he did it, but like I said, it doesn't seem to get a penalty for it when he does it. So I'm sure this was a fine hit too.
Are you guys a little surprised that you didn't get a power play the way this kind of game played itself out?
Pretty surprised, yeah. But I mean, that's the way things goes, and we will take the win.
Daniel, you guys. I didn't quite know what was going on there. Obviously, he's a little bit upset. I'm definitely in his space, but again, it's not by me doing.
Pushed in,
Yeah, I got a little push there, and I'm coming across by one of their guys. So, I say an incidental contact, and I don't believe that's my fault.
What about the way you guys responded after the hit on Kesler by Cronwall, and you guys come back?
Obviously, we felt that penalty went the wrong way, and we wanted to come out on top of that one. Obviously, it's nice to stick it back in their face and get the kill for Kesler.
Speed down was a big factor tonight on a lot of the goals. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, again, I think it's Eddie makes a great play, and it's kind of a race for the puck, and I managed to get a little bit in front of their guy, and then it's just a matter of trying to force your way in front of them, and fortunate enough, Eddie was there to poke it in.
Rogers Game Day exclusive Dan Hamhuis after the victory over Detroit to win and not get a power play. That says a lot about what this team is able to do 5-on-5 or even tonight skating shorthand.
Yeah, I think we're really happy with our game. 5-on-5 play hasn't been a real strong point for us first half of the season. It's been getting better and better, and we relied on our penalty kill, which was huge. They got a great power play, but we're real happy with their effort 5-on-5.
It's not that often, is it, that Vancouver and Detroit have one of those real scrappy games, but I know sometimes those aren't necessarily disappointing to be a part of, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, they made the big hit there, and that kind of got things riled up a bit, but we were able to focus on the scoreboard and making sure we beat them there.
What people are talking about, Ryan.
Yep.
What were your thoughts on it?
I haven't seen it yet, but I saw that he's backing up, and then put my head down for a second, and he hits me. That's obviously his go-to move always, and I haven't seen it, but my only problem with the hit is that he doesn't stand up for himself afterwards. I think if you're gonna hit guys like that, you're gonna have to drop the gloves.
Did you think you had your head down? Maybe. Did you think he left his feet, or could you tell? Or
to be honest, I didn't even see him coming. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, you can tell me if he did.
Sort of surprised to be the guy that ends up in the penalty box at the end of that.
No comment. I don't want to get fined.
What about the way you guys responded, Ryan? The short-handed goal?
Yeah, that was a good way to stick it to him there. Obviously, we're not a team that's going to get pushed around, and I think he saw that in the third period there.
Surprised you guys didn't get a single power play tonight, and then Howard Collars, Hansen on that play.
Yeah, obviously I get the penalty for going after their guy. It's
making the right plays at the right time and getting the timely saves. And obviously for, I would say, 35 minutes, I thought we were a real solid 5-on-5. And then the momentum shifted a little bit on some penalties. And obviously they took it to us pretty hard in the third there. But our goaltender stood his ground like a great goaltender does, and did real well tonight.
What was your take on the Hansen, the other goal, the Hansen collision?
Well, I thought their player pushed our player in the net, and we got the rebound. And then their goaltender jumped our player, and that was fine. That's allowed.
What was your perspective on the Kronwall hit on Kesler?
Haven't seen the replay from the bench though. From the bench, I thought he left his feet, but I haven't seen a replay on that, so I can't comment more than that.
In a game like that, where the intensity and bite seemed to really skyrocket, were you surprised that your team didn't get one power play all game?
I'm not going to comment on that either.
What explanation did you get for Howard not getting the penalty?
I'm not going to comment on that either because it would just get me in trouble.
Did you like, well, I'm sure you did, you liked your team's response to all that, to the hit on Kesler?
Yes, I did. I mean, for 35 minutes, we were making the right plays offensively and defensively. And then for whatever reason, we keep playing the right way, but we're being challenged from a different perspective. And, you have to stay focused. You have to, keep your mind on what's going on the ice, and you got to make sure that you keep doing the right things. And I thought for most parts we did do that, and it was a hard-fought game by two teams.
Alex Edler left the game. Any update there?
He just had back spasms at the end there. I haven't went in, but on the bench I was told his back was tightening up. So.
Coach, forgive me if I just got here, so.
If I've answered it, and it's not a question I like, I'm not going to answer it again.
Way. Just the fact that some of these hits continue to come, does it surprise you that players don't learn and that you still see these type of hits?
Can't respond for what players are thinking. I'm not a player.
Does it surprise you, though, that these guys don't get?
Nothing surprises me.
Does Hansen go to the net as hard as anybody on your team?
Yes. Yes, he does. He's that's one of the areas where he's really focused on improving his game, not just going to the net, but going to the net when he doesn't have the puck and being a good net screen. We played against probably the team tonight that is the best in the league at always having somebody in front of the net to make it hard on the goaltender, and that's a real tough game for a goaltender to be part of tonight, and our goaltender did an amazing job. I usually have about 10-15 minutes before I come out here to calm down. I'm a little like, yeah, well, I'll let you guys.
All that said, though, would you prefer that Kesler doesn't get up from the pile and chase the other guy?
I think this is a game of emotion, and he wanted to stand up for himself.
What the ref say to you, Coach, the fact that Howard went after, he did not get to.
I'm not going to comment on that. It's going to get me in trouble. Thanks, guys.